All right. During a game of pool, your friend claims to be able to make the shot in the diagram so that the measure of angle 1 is 25. Okay, is your friend correct? Okay, so let's look at the drawing here. Write in what we can figure out. Okay, so he says that this angle right here is 25. Okay, let me make it, I think I need a different color. About the red. 25. All right, that's better than writing green on green. Okay, so, and notice this is a right angle, right? So if this is 25, it makes this 65. Right? And so, and if this is a right angle and this is a right angle, it's like these are parallel lines. Let me draw out a line here. If this is a right angle and this is a right angle, I think we've got parallel lines happening here. So if they're parallel lines and this is 65, it makes this 65. And it would make this, let's see, if that's 65, then, let's see, how can we work our way to see whether or not this, I don't think it's right. I don't think this is 65. I think this is 65 and this is 25. So hold on a second. Let me clear all my drawings. I think he's wrong. He says, and frankly, based on the drawing, this doesn't look like 25. It looks like this is 65 and this is 25. But if this is 25 here, this would have to be 25 here. And see how this is like mirroring? That's the, it bounces in at the same angle that it bounces out. So if that's 25, that makes this 25 and makes this 65. And if that doesn't make sense because lines. If this is 65. So if this is 25, it would mean that this is 25, and this can't be 25. This has to be 65 if this is 25. So that's my explanation without reading theirs. Now let's read theirs. Okay, so I already said no. So it's got to be one of these two. All right. So no, you must hit the cue ball so the measure of angle 1 equals 65. I agree with that, but let's talk about why. Oh, that's fine. And, okay, so we think this has to be 65. The angle that is complementary to 1 has a measure of 25 because of the consecutive interior angle made by the path of the cue ball in the vertical line drawn. So, yeah, the idea is these would be, they're not, let's see, consecutive interior angles. I don't see consecutive interior angles. If we were talking about a consecutive interior angle to 25, it would be this angle right here, which they didn't tell us anything about. Okay. The angle is complementary because it is an alternate interior angle to, it's an alternate interior angle to this guy right here. He's an alternate interior angle to this. This guy right here is alternate to this. It's got to be 25 because this is 25 and this is 65 and this is a right angle. That's why. So it's that one. And I agree, that was a weird problem.